Someone call Cody, tell him to pull up the stream while he's driving.
Yes. Specific, like if he's not driving right now, get on the road and then start it. It makes a difference.
I was trying to get in.
If he's pulling in right now, tell him to do a lap around the building.
Well, it's easy enough to do. Alright, so he'll miss the recap at least.
He misses the roll-off for the recap. You mean everyone get those D20s.
The real recap.
Even Spencer. We made Zach.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
If you miss, you still got to roll.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Ooh. Got 9.
8. 15. 3.
3. Alright.
You're doing the recap?
Do your best there, buddy.
This was
Let's get that
last
recap.
session.
Yeah, that was your session.
So
you got your
it
wizard.
was.
You got your wizard.
You were the
apprentice.
star.
What did we do first?
So, I'm going to go ahead and do this recap because it actually is important.
And it's been 2 weeks, so...
That our buddy
maybe
Spencer,
you need
i.e.
to pay
Cliff,
attention.
who was not here
I know I got an apprentice.
the last session,
What do you
gets a
call
good
it?
idea about what happened.
You also counterspell
Now,
the shit out of a hat.
Funny enough,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
actually
I
a
did
bit
that.
confused on one particular order of operations here. So, essentially, you guys left Loudwater to begin your journey back to the Shining Falls, potentially to the Stone Giants, and ultimately to the meeting place where yourself, the factions you've gathered,
you already
and the
fucked
Lord's
it.
Alliance.
Lear sent messages to the Stone Giants.
No one cares.
We're going
Didn't ask.
to the Druids.
Didn't ask.
Yeah, you did because you said you were confused, so I had to correct you.
But my confusion is in a little bit of the order. You guys were able to successfully complete 3 days of travel towards the Shining Falls, sort of bypassing Orlebar. So
You said we were right outside of Orlebar.
you had decided to avoid Orlebar.
Yeah,
You did
we
not
said
want to.
you said we didn't pass it though. We were like a few miles outside of Orlebar.
Yeah, so you're close. You're pretty much right there. But you specifically decided you did not want to fuck with the Zentarum again.
What the fuck?
So you decided to avoid. Day 1 went fairly well. The party encountered Thomas, an old battle buddy, an old mercenary pal of Doran's, who
I beat the
ultimately
shit out of
challenged
him.
Doran to a duel. Doran destroyed him in said duel, pulling out every trick in his book to do so.
Come correct or get corrected.
Thomas then became interested in everyone's the party's task at hand, and said that since he was so close to Loudwater, he would visit the Lord's Alliance embassy and discuss perhaps helping you all in your cause.
Do the Travis roll.
You guys camped for the night.
17.
I'm not doing
Cool.
that.
You guys camped for the night where Rashider, taking watch as he usually does, heard the screaming of a madman in the forest. However, decided not to investigate. Eventually, later in the night, the madman did find his way to the tiny hut that you were all situated in and camping in. But eventually, after ignoring him for quite a while, he eventually went away. Day 2 of travel came along, which saw the party seeing a group of ducks being eaten by a crocodile. Novus then very quickly blasting the crocodile with a firebolt. It was then that later in the day, and see, this is where my confusion, so somebody can help me. Was it day 2 that you all encountered the wizard and his apprentice, or was it day 3?
Day 3 was the hag. Day 2 was the wizard apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hag was at night, but
Yeah, that was
right. So
We had
got it
four-
right.
after
We did
got
4
there.
encounters though, so
Yeah,
when
So-
was the ghost?
I think that was day 3. That must have been day 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, we didn't have the wizard
The
apprentice
hat-
with us when we had the.
That-
when we
That's true,
interacted with the
and that's
ghosts.
what I thought. So actually,
So the wizard happened day 3.
day
The
2.
kid ghost was when
You
we
all-
were traveling on the road.
Towards the end of the day, you encountered a ghostly scene, a battle, an ambush, perhaps, that kept repeating itself. And you all found a small ghostly child watching in horror over and over again as a man atop the carriage being driven was repeatedly being shot with an arrow and killed. Rashidar was able to reunite the boy's spirit with his slain father's spirit after using some of his
These are all
Weirdness.
abilities. It just so happened that nearby there was a campsite that you all were able to take advantage of, where you spent the rest of the night. During that night, nothing in particular happened, and you were seemingly protected and had a quiet night. The next day, after a bit of traveling, in a field, the party saw a man and a young boy, teenage years, seemingly practicing magical spells towards a practice dummy. Novus, seeing that these were potentially fellow wizards, approached. Seeing that the wizard, who would not give a name to anyone, was a dickhead, Novus challenged him to a wizard duel under wizard law, as he called it.
Yes, wizard law.
It was then that an escalating battle of spell to spell occurred, where Novus easily bested this quite novice
Red
wizard,
one, blue one.
actually killing the wizard. However, he turned back time just slightly, about 6 seconds, and decided to fire the last scorching ray above the wizard's head instead. The wizard, his clothes singed, ran off into the woods, leaving his young apprentice right there, unsure what to do. Novus then convinced Cyrillus, the young teenage wizard apprentice, that by wizard law, because he won the duel, he was entitled to claim Cyrillus as his apprentice now.
perfect rules of deception and deceit.
After a very good deception roll at disadvantage, as well as a very good persuasion roll after that, you very much convinced him that this must be the case. And you went on with your newfound apprentice in Cyrillus.
And we forced the DM to come up with a set of wizard laws.
I need those printed out.
It's similar to bird law, but a bit different.
It'd be funny also if I have like a rival now, like in Pokemon, you get a rival. Like,
that dude keeps coming back.
the challenge me, like I kick his ass every time.
Trying to get his apprentice.
So
back.
you're Gary. You've already failed because you've given me the perfect tool of my revenge. You're gonna teach and nurture this guy. He's gonna become like a son to you, and then years later, you're at like a wedding or something.
Mm-hmm.
You go in for a hug, embrace, and then a dagger right through your heart, and he'll just whisper, Dorian sends his regards.
Wizard law, bitch.
We call him
Perhaps by divine karma, that very night, the party was attacked by a night hag, in disguise as a woman, who was not let in at first, but eventually crept up to the camp in the tiny hut late in the night, dispelled the hut, revealing herself. However, Rashidar was ready and was immediately shot with a crossbow bolt from Rashidar's crossbow. Rashidar then awoke the rest of the party, and combat ensued.
I was like, get up! And then flew into a tree.
You all very handily dealt with the night hag, and as she laid upon the ground, defeated, she began to cast plane shift to try to get away, and a very timely counterspell by Novus prevented this from happening, and then the night hag was immediately slain. As she stood up to run away, Rashidar, having held his action, fired another crossbow bolt right through the heart, taking her out permanently.
And I got a very rare gem.
Oh,
You all were able to loot several artifacts from the
That was
night
only
hag.
2 DM.
Do you remember what happened at the end of last session? The skin bag.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah!
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
as-
we're gonna start this with a combat encounter.
As Dorian and Lear were turning the hag's corpse into a nice marshmallow
They like
roast.
tossed it onto a fire like, and then turned around like,
over. See Rashidar and Novus fighting over a bag of skin, and then Novus throws the bag of skin.
Right. This grotesque skin bag that was clearly made from human skin
I want to open it.
that Novus then opened.
It's
upon
very
the ground.
Matt in the Christmas one-shot, healing Santa, looking over at Chetty, stabbing him.
Yeah, no one wanted So,
Are there any restraints on Santa?
Santa has like 5 different phases.
I take my wooden chisel.
so
Sound in the heart.
Chest.
Bonus action.
as the skin bag falls to the ground, starting to open, what is everyone doing?
I feel like I've been asleep for a few days.
Yeah. Oh, you're finally awake. You had that glass looking.
Fuck. I mean,
These two are the ones fighting.
Yeah.
So what are you two doing?
Yeah,
As me and Lee are having a nice marshmallow roast pack.
What are you two doing?
My apprentice is just like, oh jeez, this is.
yeah, he's just over there looking at you in the corner like, ah!
He just did something awesome, but now he's doing something stupid. Gotta keep it interesting.
Oh, fuck.
So the bag is on the ground and open.
It is opening. I can.
There could not be a soul. Could have nothing.
It's a night hag.
Yeah.
How likely is that thing not to find what it's looking for in an area where
Well, I mean,
it's just.
it could be empty and she was trying to take.
Our soul.
Someone.
She was near the Zentarums.
She could be a
I guess we will find.
What are you doing?
I want to have
what are
like
you
a
doing
tree
right
symbol
now?
on it. Tree symbol, sorry. Put your mouth there.
I mean, I could try and uncover my ghost hand and try and like cover the opening and try and close it that way. I'm not high enough level yet. Just snap and turn it into a fucking token.
I guess I imagine like it's falling and everyone's like it's in slow motion. Everyone's screaming no.
Bonus action disengage and fly like 40 feet backwards as a dash.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Whip out my fucking crossbow.
When it hits the ground, does anything happen immediately?
It's hitting the ground.
It is currently hitting the ground right now.
And I just
The
left
seams-
you right next to the thing you threw on the ground by yourself.
The drawstring bag is currently about to flap
To
open.
be fair, I don't think me and Lear shouldn't get to do anything. We're roasting hag right now.
You guys are turning around as
We're having a nice little campfire.
Cliff wasn't there, or Spencer wasn't there, so he wasn't able to.
I don't know where
Position
I'm at in
Cliff.
this position.
Did you get that breastplate that you said you were going to buy?
Sure.
You probably should add that to your character sheet. Remove the gold.
Yeah.
How much gold?
How much gold was the adamantite breastplate being?
It was 1,250.
You're fucking low. Don't
I think Cliff and I had.
We should.
I think
We
Cliff
know
and I had
the
most
fucking
gold.
loot goblins in this party now. Me and Cody spent
Saving
all
it
our
for a
money.
rainy day.
The thing is, I don't have to spend money on food.
When do we buy food?
Whenever you go to a tavern, it's included in the price.
Yes, we know you have to. You remind us every session.
By the way, guys, I don't have to eat or sleep.
Yeah.
By the way,
So what happens? These two aren't going to do anything. Me and Lear
I am flying in the air.
flown backwards, away from the camp, away from the fire, and readying whatever,
Yeah, I've got my crossbow
getting
out.
ready for whatever
How
might
close?
be
How
coming out of
close
this bag.
am I to it?
It's like
Yeah, it's right in front.
it's
of you.
2 feet in front of you on the ground.
Okay, do I have enough time to step back a little bit to see what happens?
You can step back a little bit. There's not much you
You
can.
might get
So about like
10
maybe 10 feet.
Like 5 feet.
like 5 feet.
Yeah, I'll
you can, like,
step.
slowly back.
I'll step back and just be like, "What's about to happen?"
As this.
Okay, so I'll say you step back towards your apprentice,
Uh-oh.
and as you see the bag fall to the ground and the drawstring open and loosen, you see a dark substance coming out, almost coming out of the bag like gas. And even against the darkness of the surrounding area, the campfire itself sort of illuminating, the darkness pierces through whatever light's being created. You see a gaseous form, black as night, sort of come out of the bag. And it turns around to you, notice you can see a shadowy face looking directly at you.
Raises his finger. Power would kill.
You all have seen this creature, this type of creature before. Similar to the shadow creatures which you encountered in the crypts beneath the fortress of the
Jump us.
despot.
What do we do to kill those?
We just hit it with magic.
Oh,
That's about all we can do.
well, what if it gives me something for setting it?
Well, it'll give you something, right?
Are you ready to become a warlock?
Before anyone can react, the creature begins moving towards the shadows. Lear and Doran, as well as Cliff, are sort of... They hear Rashner move back.
The rustle of fabric.
And so you instinctively sort of turn around to see what in the world's going on. Just in time for you to see this shadowy creature, which you've seen before, kind of slip into the shadows beyond the campfire's light. As it moves very quickly away.
I just
from you.
unleashed
We
this
cool?
fucking demon.
Yeah, you unleashed a fucking nightmare
Well,
entity.
hopefully it
onto
go
the-
fucks up this interim.
You know,
Fuck those guys.
guys, we handled the hack pretty well. I think it's time to go to bed. Proceed straight. What the fuck is that? Novus!
Yeah. I was curious, okay? It's a skin bag.
No, it's fucked up. It's in the darkness.
It has moved into the darkness.
Yeah.
Where it has gone since then. It immediately disappeared
Yeah.
as soon as it exited the campfire's light.
As someone who, darkness does not exist, and I still see it.
Make a perception check.
I'm bad at these. That's a 10.
Nope, you do not. You do not see where it goes. You kind of move through the darkness, and whatever it is, it has sort of camouflaged itself into the darkness.
Just gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Can I try and see it? Or
You're good. It'd be a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage looking into the darkness.
what is that?
And it has a high DC.
Well, I'm pretty good at when having check rolls. So I get a +5 to perception. So, okay, so the first roll was a 9 +5, 14.
You do not see it. You sort of dart your eyes amongst the darkness, but are unable to see anything in particular.
I go over and I pick up the skin bag.
When he goes to pick it up, I shoot him across.
There's no more.
And nail it to the ground.
Roll a hit.
It's a 20.
20? Yeah.
Because I have a plus 11 to hit.
You notice as you go to pick it up, the crossbow bolt flies into the bag and pins it to the ground.
Lauren, can you throw that in the fire?
Shit! How'd you do that, man?
I won't go.
This could be useful in
I
case
take
we
the
kill
skin
something
bag
like
and I
super
put it in
evil
the
and we're
water.
gonna
I
check the
know
soul
you're a
inside the
wizard,
bag.
but have you ever heard the expression "curiosity killed the cat"?
Yeah, but I'm not a cat. I'm a wizard.
Curiosity killed Foxeye.
He saved my life.
Don't you
It was
ever
useful.
fuck with him.
Don't you dare talk about this.
Yeah, I know. I had like 15 cats in there.
Oh, jeez, no. Just
I just closed my apprentice's ears. You don't need to know about
Princess is
Foxeye.
fucking Morty.
Yeah,
He is now.
Cerelius.
Oh jeez.
What was that, Novus?
It was a.
Well, your
Your master just fucked up. That's what it was.
You just released a shadow demon that's going to come back at some point in your life and devour you.
That's not
Or
true.
him.
We've killed one of these before.
Make an Arcana check.
It's a possibility, buddy.
Make an Arcana check. Oh, fuck
It's low,
me.
but it's not 0.
18 plus 7.
25.
25.
5.
Novus, despite you saying this to your apprentice, you do know that might actually happen.
Just like in the back of my mind, I'm just like, fuck that.
There's like a 5% chance, but there's still a 5% chance.
Because you, Novus, and Cyrillus were both standing. You couldn't really tell which one of you the shadow creature was looking at.
Oh, fuck. You were directly in front of your apprentice.
Yeah. So he may have been looking through me at my apprentice.
So there's a 50,
Young boy.
There's a 5% chance it kills one of you, and there's a 50% chance.
Or possesses
It
Cyrillus.
ain't gonna kill me. I'm
Yes.
invincible.
Possess the apprentice. Let's do it. Let's
Alright.
go.
I'm just
Sorry,
like,
are you guys doing anything?
Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna set up another tent,
Yeah, put it up.
And you're
God,
really-
stand
your
another
hut?
tiny hut.
Alright.
And don't make it purple this time, you fucking asshole.
I'm gonna make it teal.
Dark color. Dark color.
I'm gonna make it pure black. Black is night.
No, that's worse.
Where's the
It's just an
entrance? How
inky
do I
darkness.
get
It's a blob of nothingness in the middle of the forest.
Okay, dark blue. How about that?
Does it have to be a color? I thought it was just invisible.
No, it's not invisible. It's supposed. It's
I
a
have to
color.
pick it. It's dark blue. Okay.
It's dark blue. Okay. And how long does that take you to cast?
As a ritual.
I think. Where's spells at?
It might be 1 minute. I can't remember. It's 1 or 10.
I think it's longer than that.
I think rituals are
Yeah,
10
it's no. 1 minute if I want to use a spell slot, but 11 minutes if I want to do a ritual.
Okay.
All right.
Spell has
So you're gonna cast it.
Jesus.
11
It takes
seems
fucking.
weird.
It takes 10
Well,
rounds.
it says
It's-
1 minute plus 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes.
So,
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, so,
But
yeah, it would be just.
yeah, so it's not 11 minutes. It's weird.
That's weird. It takes 10 rounds to set that up in combat if you decided to try
Yeah.
and do that.
They don't want you putting an impenetrable dove up.
Bam! You're charging it up for 10 rounds.
I'm gonna hold my
Okay, so-
action for when the rhino
Alright.
charges.
So what are you doing, Master? Are you staying
also
where you
gonna
are, or are
set
you
an
gonna move
alarm.
back?
I am scanning the entire area now.
I'm also going to set up an alarm around the tiny hut.
Okay. But you're doing the tiny hut first, or are you doing the alarm first?
Alarm then tiny hut.
Okay. How long does alarm take you to cast?
11 minutes as well.
Okay.
It'll be 22 minutes for both of those.
Are we getting a short rest here or a long rest?
Okay, I need to roll
Nothing
perception or something.
Huh?
Nothing yet.
I know.
But this, you're trying to long rest. So, Rashter, I need you to roll a perception check if you're keeping watch.
I am constantly scanning the surroundings, seeing as he just let this nightmare entity free.
What's Lear doing, by the way, since he's not
Perception
here
check.
yet?
Lear will also make a perception check because he's got good perception.
Do you want me to roll for him?
Cliff,
Since I'm already
you were pretty
rolling?
devastated the last couple of days.
Yeah, roll for
Jim
perception.
Bob character, how you feeling?
Better. It's getting better.
You said you were writing a song.
He just turned straight to dust. Crazy.
Did we ever see him?
Yeah, he fucking murdered Jim Bob like round 1 of that fight.
Yes, I did. I murdered
And then he
both of
came
them.
back as a zombie, and then we murdered him again.
It's only 14.
14. Okay.
Let me.
You want to see what Lear gets first?
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway because the rest hasn't been
It
finished
is
yet.
weird every big enemy we fight just fades away into
Dirty
blackness and like
With that.
it's just gonna be a boss rush one day where we're just gonna have to fight everyone that we fought
And fight 'em
before.
all.
Alright. Lear has a +7 to perception, so does someone want to roll that for him?
Sure. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you guys got dirty 20. It's good to know. Alright, so Novus, as you're casting the alarm spell, and Lear and Rashid are taking a look at the surroundings, all of you, not just Lear and Rashid, you get a strange cold feeling down the back of your neck. And Lear and Rashid both see towards the northeast direction, you see fog beginning to roll in to the camp.
Going to Barovia, boys. Let's go.
There's nothing in the fucking fog we can see. Just the fog rolling in.
You can. So you were saying that you were looking everywhere. So if you
I
want to
am-
look directly into the fog, I'll need another perception
I mean,
check.
if I notice the fog,
At disadvantage because anything in says
That
fog
would be
will
the
be obscured.
fucking fog movie, whatever it's called.
The mist.
Yeah, the mist.
30 20. At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
You missed me also.
Look!
Yeah.
16 and 17.
Apparently the book did it that way. And
Mm.
Stephen King's like, I wish I would have played the ending that way.
Let me check.
That movie ending's
It's
crazy.
this modifier.
I wish they would have made a fucking another I Am
Doesn't
Legend. They set it up, but they didn't release the ending that would have set it up for a super.
Rashidar, you see coming out of the mist, obscured by it, a large humanoid creature with a almost horns off of the back of its head.
Did I release
that
the devil?
curl up
What did I do?
into spikes? The creature has dark skin and is adorned with nothing but golden colored rings around its arms, its legs, in his torso.
Big metal.
What are they metal?
I'm fairly certain this is a fiend of some sort and probably has resistance or immunity to fire. So,
You don't know that?
I'm
And
just
it is-
above board. Rashider has
very
no
s-
idea right now.
And it's very slowly moving towards the
So is it like naked? All it has is rings and.
It probably has a loincloth and rings, dude. I don't know.
It's got a copper.
I'm picturing like
So-
fucking Tenacious D.
I want to quickly try and, like, I'll take it as disadvantage. I just want to see if I know what this thing could possibly be.
Yeah,
But he's the
you're
only.
definitely.
He's the only one that sees this.
Do you alert everyone else to it? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so anyone who is proficient in Arcana or History can
What about half proficient?
can roll.
Arcana or history, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
9 plus 7.
Nope.
And if you're not proficient, you can roll at disadvantage.
Roll at disadvantage.
What about
And then
half
what would it be?
proficient DM?
That's yeah. I mean, jack of all trades. You
16.
And then what would it be?
16.
Yeah, I got a 16.
If you don't have proficiency in either, what would the roll be? Skill wise.
Either one. You
Either
can do
one.
History or
6.
6.
Natural one.
Okay.
You don't have.
I mean, that
proficiency in
tracks.
Arcana?
My character's
Did
only
you?
been conscious for like 3 months,
Yeah.
so.
All right. So, Novus, you have no idea what this thing might be, but
Does it
its
seem
aura,
hostile?
its aura in and of itself, it does not seem immediately hostile. But the aura it's giving off is strange, to say the least.
You said it's got like horns, so it looks like a minotaur. Above
We said it was curled.
Yeah. So they go up and then they curl back to the front and end in points.
How tall do we think?
Does it have like hooves for fucking feet?
I mean,
Or like, is it like a?
You can't tell from this distance. You can't make out very many details.
Is it just
I
like
haven't
Really
really
staring
been
at us,
here.
or is it walking towards us?
It's
It
walking
is-
toward
it
us
is-
out of the
It is
fog.
moving towards the camp as
It
right
is
now.
chat-
I've already told all you guys, like, hey, over there.
Yeah, maybe we
Alright.
should move camp spots.
All right. So
Flee!
as this creature approaches, what are you all doing? You can.
I
The
dig
speed,
Giggy
the
hole
speed,
hole.
the speed that it is moving towards you, you have time to sort of readjust or move yourself before it makes its way to the camp.
What part is it coming from? Like the north or the
The northeast.
Take out my fiddles. My name's Johnny. It might be a sin.
I'm gonna fly back down to the ground behind the rest of the group, opposite of this creature, and try and find a tree to hide behind.
Take your bet, you son of a bitch. I'm the best it's ever been.
I assume I've stopped making my alarm.
So,
Oh yeah.
So do I still take a skill?
Can I-
Wait, no, I was doing it old fashioned.
can I try? I want
do
to
it.
attempt to hide from this creature, just in case
Okay.
fucking combat breaks out.
So there's some trees behind you, on the opposite side of the camp from where it's coming from.
Oh yeah.
So you can go there. You can move there. So make a stealth check.
That would be both. That's a 15.
15.
And then I'll go ahead and use a forgotten knowledge on that. 16. Thanks a lot, D6.
16.
Yes. I barely knew her.
Need to adjust that. So just
Someone is ready.
All right.
No, that's from your rave.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
Here we go.
Me and my apprentice are gonna go like
Hey, go talk to him.
south. We're gonna go back towards like farthest away we can be from him coming at us.
All right. Are you gonna instruct him to stay behind you, or how are you gonna?
Yeah, I'll have
The
him.
apprentice goes first.
Actually, I'm going.
Stay back.
Yeah, stay behind me.
Okay. Cliff, what are you doing?
I look at Thorns because he's got like the night vision. Does he look like he's getting ready to fight, or does he look like he's getting ready to flee?
Do we have a fire right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Thorns?
But it's outside firelight, so you
Yeah,
might
you
not
won't
be able
do.
to see it.
I don't know what you want to do.
notice that the eyes themselves are pitch black and almost shine with a almost star-like glow. And it's not looking at any of you. As you glance around the camp, and it doesn't seem to be looking at Novus or at Doran or Rasher or either of you standing next to each other. It's actually kind of surveying, and its eyes ends up affixing to the direction that the shadow escaped to.
It's a shadow killer.
So, either it's a demon that the hag promised the soul to, or
I really
He
want to
let
walk
it
up.
out.
I really want to walk. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Soul
my
for soul. Have Novus.
All right. So are you telling Cyrillus to stay back?
Yes, I'm telling Cyrillus to stay put.
Jesus.
And I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh, jeez, what are you doing?
Oh, jeez.
It'll be okay.
Okay, so you begin to approach.
Slowly, I
Throw the
slowly
fucking
approach.
skin bag the hag had.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let out a shade.
I forgot about that.
He let out a shade. The shade fucked off, and now this asshole's rolled up.
Yeah.
Apparently, he wants the shade.
As you move towards the creature, Novus,
Yeah, we're
and
gonna nice like cook out.
You guys are flipping over
move
to a fire
in,
turner.
you
I'm like,
actually move into the space where the shade creature had escaped into the night. And as the creature's gaze
focuses on you.
focuses on where you are now, and it sees you, its demeanor changes.
Oh boy.
And you get a horrifying feeling immediately.
Counterspell.
And I need you
Do you have any
to.
more of those?
Yes, I have one more.
You sure?
Yes.
You used to.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw
Wisdom saving.
as you enter the creature's space, essentially.
Poison enters your veins.
Oh,
Shit, what's going on? Where is that on the app? The save
Skills. No saving.
No,
throws.
abilities and saves.
Well, my shit just all got fucked up. What the hell?
I think you're just dumb.
Your
I don't
ability.
know. It just says skills right here. And it
Just-
has fucking standard.
You need to find abilities, saves, and senses.
I get a +5 in wisdom.
Are you proficient in it? That's the next thing.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
14 plus 5. That is a
And then
19.
19.
I got a 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay.
You only take 1,000.
So as you enter the creature's space and its gaze finds its way upon you, you begin to relive your worst nightmares. You remember the carriage crash that crippled your hands. Something that's kept with you. You remember being forced to leave your home.
So he's basically ghostwriting me right now.
And you,
Well,
and you feel all the pain of your past. You remember even so recently as being killed the last couple of times and the feeling that had. However, you're able to somehow shake off these feelings. And as you look towards the creature, you feel nothing but fear, but you seem undamaged at the moment.
You see them.
So why does it look like as this fucking idiot rolls up to save himself? Does he just like stop in his tracks as soon as he
I
gets?
doubt he even speaks common.
As soon as he gets about 30 feet away,
I didn't even think about that.
as soon as he like sort of enters a 30-foot space to the creature, he stops in his tracks, and you can see like a horrified look on his face before he finally shakes it off.
Brown spot in his pants.
I pissed and shit myself.
And as
it's like, can we try to hide or something?
We were.
I already
we
tried
all
to
are.
hide.
He was the
And
one that said, "I'm gonna go talk to
you
him."
shake off
I'd
the
love to hide.
and you shake off the
Here,
horrified
so-
feeling, Novus. The creature pulls
That's funny.
a large shepherd's staff from its back and begins to twirl it around in a circle and slams it on the ground.
Wizard duel.
I come for your
Good luck.
Living creature, where is my quarry?
It's barely living. It's died.
Your quarry, what do you mean by that?
thing you released.
Do not play dumb with me, mortal.
He went that way.
You're clip from the distance.
He went the direction I came at you at. I was walking slowly towards you when you.
Make a persuasion check.
You have a -1 in this.
It'll be fine.
He's gonna roll a natural 1 for a 0.
Well, I don't know if he has proficiency.
I don't know, he's been doing really well. I think we'll do good.
Sure.
Oh, I got an 18.
18. So 18 minus 1.
No, 19.
No, I got it. Yeah, I already did the -1.
Do not lie to me.
And you bring
You had it. The bag. Where is it?
6.
It's pinned to the floor a little bit right beside you with an arrow.
No, you guys put it in the fire.
No, they burned
Oh,
it.
they burned it. You put it in the fire? Why'd you put it in the fire?
Because it's fucking a skin bag!
What if there was another one in there?
Actually, it was set aflame. And I had witnessed what had came out of it, and it went that way. If that's...
As you say this, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
That's what the thing does to reach out and choke. Where is he?
Swear to me!
Where's the shake go?
Where is he? ¿Dónde está su drug?
It's the rug.
So I hope you
16.
have a new character.
16?
Because we're gonna have to re-roll characters now.
I do have a couple.
Well, I've already called Rogue. He's
Once
gonna
again,
I got
He
a
doesn't know.
Tipster, so.
Sorlock.
the aura of nightmares begins to take hold of you once again, but this time you're unable to shake it off. And you take 13 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
And you can feel that this nightmarish energy is coming directly from the creature.
Oh, that's here. Oops. Oh, there we go. They updated their health counter on the app. I have 22 HP left.
Come on.
We'll go ahead and
What do you do?
Give him a bless the
Am I just like...
with those saving throws.
So after that, what happens? After it affects me, like, what
I
happens?
asked you what you do.
He looks, the creature looks into the fire, and whatever was there has already begun to burn up at this point. He once again turns his gaze to you and around you.
Can I try and, like, turn back time on the bag to...
It's been too long.
Yeah.
The creature takes...
He's taunted.
Fine. If I must. And the creature takes the staff above his head and twirls it and brings it around, and as he does...
No, it's his head. Flying.
As he does...
lands in my mantis's arms.
As he does, 3 very similar looking shadow creatures appear in the area around him. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Just trying to get lucky. This is ass.
That's more than 3.
I know it is, but it was 1d6, so this was the best way to prepare this without showing
It's a nightmare shepherd.
Just trying to get lucky.
That's fine.
Right after I...
That's nice.
Oh yeah.
I
Clear.
got
I got a 4.
Why you always roll low?
So I don't
16
roll
plus
low.
7.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I got a 23.
23 for those.
So can you hold on a second? I'm just finishing this tasty jam.
Dorian
I can
with
feel
a
it.
4.
I can feel it right now.
Clear.
It's coming on.
Clear.
21.
Cliff. 11. Rash.
And an 18.
TPK. TPK.
Harvest my soul, daddy.
Fetch me their soul.
Funky ended.
maybe have to make a new character.
I mean, because it's happened multiple times.
Roll the roller.
Somehow you always survive.
So we actually have.
Does he?
This is gonna be so.
Then he dies. He's
Died
died
quite a few
twice.
times.
It just doesn't stick.
All right, so Novus, you're actually up first, but because you are still starting your turn, well, I'll tell you this: you just had to do it, so I'll say that signified the actual start of your turn. Sort of jolted you and made you realize this thing is not
Friendly.
Is not friendly.
That's weird.
So.
Just talking about that.
Okay, so I
Right.
guess I'm.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Turn.
How far away am I from the apprentice?
Does the apprentice share his
Oh,
initiative?
it's a
Yes.
pat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take a pet. I don't know what that is.
I will misty step beside my apprentice.
You're gonna Misty Step.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna move.
Yeah, you can just walk.
Okay, I'll just move.
You're like 20 feet away from the dude.
Hey, watch this.
Fireball!
5, 10, 15, 20,
I don't know if you have
25.
third level slots left.
Okay, and then I have one, and then I'm going to fireball the fuck out of those fuckers.
Jesus.
But wait,
There's more.
he may be immune to fire because he's.
A nightmare
Find
shepherd?
out.
I mean, you could save a counterspell or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
And I gave you.
Well, I doubt
power,
those,
Pearl.
those shadows aren't.
you have to use an action to get spell back anyway.
Oh,
Those shadows aren't though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fireball.
hell yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball!
Just sending a juicy fireball right into the
Yep.
center mass here. Alright, so
Boom.
Kapow.
Nightmare Shepherd will make his save. That's that is it's a dex save, correct?
Yes.
Should be.
Just a 10 for the Nightmare Shepherd.
Yes.
Yeah, you need more d6s.
Shadows.
How many do I need?
8.
Actually, you know what?
5, 6, 7.
What's the DC?
8. 15.
Okay,
This
all
is
the
why you
shadows
need more
actually
dice.
fail.
Everything.
Everything fails, so
Yes,
full damage.
everything failed.
Good
So
job, wizard.
All ones. Here it comes. Let's go.
Okay, I got. Oh my
There's
gosh.
3 of them.
I got 3 ones, a 4, a 3, another 4, another 3, and a 6.
Yeah, well, you should have counted them.
How much you add them up?
This is what I got.
this is what I got.
How much
They
damage?
did this many damage.
Okay, we've got 10 right here. 10 right here.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Alright, so you fire the fireball into the center mass of the creature.
That's
And
not
strangely
good
enough,
for fire.
the creature kind of takes it
Slightly below average.
in stride, but you can tell
Do it.
that the creature's skin is actually burning. However, the shadows that it sort of summoned aren't as affected as greatly
So it's the
as what you
opposite of
thought.
what we
No.
So,
Give him his fucking dice back. You sick man.
You're sick of me. Give me my dice back.
Well, 2 of the ones were for my dice.
That means get rid of him.
I see they have health bars.
yeah, I think I found a better way to do this. So,
If you're using the combat track from D&D Beyond, you should be able to just use their health
Yeah.
bar on there.
yeah.
D&D Beyond is how I was use the codes.
Use code.
Fireball.
Fireball!
Some gamer fuel.
Are we
Alright,
using your NordVPN?
What
okay.
would Obsidian Storm's cheap?
Alright, and
And don't
so
forget to
anything
play Raid
else?
Shadow Legends while you're getting.
Anything else, boss?
You've got 5 feet of movement left.
Throw your apprentice.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
just
you have an
gonna.
apprentice to do.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna stay here?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right in front.
Alright, what's Cyrillus gonna do?
Seriously.
Those health bars didn't update, did it?
Shoot damn.
I mean, we shouldn't know how much health they have.
I know,
I'm
know.
I'm using this combat
Okay.
tracker now. I forgot that it had health on
I was
here.
just like,
Strange.
He's going to shoot a firebolt at the shepherd.
Okay, roll to hit.
Clear the trash, you fool.
Well, they take half damage from fire.
I don't care.
That's a 19 plus 4.
23.
23.
It hits, actually. Okay.
And then...
Congratulations, your apprentice just caught aggro.
What is Firebolt again?
1d10.
1d10?
Yeah, 1d10.
Congratulations, your
at
apprentice.
his level.
Congratulations, your
7.
apprentice just got aggro.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't roll a d10.
That's a D12, but you just really.
Oh no!
Just read it.
Oh,
No,
shit.
you want one of these guys.
Yeah, you want one of these funky ones.
One of these guys.
Well, I mean, do we still want to keep the 7? Or?
You roll a 12.
Okay, I guess that's an 8.
All right, you rolled a 10 and it turned out better.
Okay, somehow.
Yeah.
Alright, so kind of encourage Fearless. Go ahead.
Which
Go
one
ahead.
did you just roll?
He throws a firebolt.
That's the percentile die.
Oh my
It's-
god!
It's still a
It's still a D10, but it's
Still a
it's
d10.
Find the
Oh,
other. There
this
you go.
one.
No,
The one
that's
that's
an
got the
8.
single digit numbers on it, like this.
Oh,
okay?
this one?
It's the same
No,
shape.
that is the D12.
It's the same shape as the
Looks like
percentile.
this.
It's the same shape as the percentile.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
That's your.
Learn your dice.
Okay.
Sorry, DM.
50 DKP minus.
I'm a
Right.
idiot.
So Fearless throws the firebolt and actually connects with the creature. At this point, the creature seems like it's not even trying to dodge anything.
Is this moving?
Staring towards you.
Are you,
No.
is Cyrillus gonna move? Or is what's Cyrillus doing? He's still got movement.
Does it seem like the... He doesn't seem to care, but it seemed like the fireball.
I'm
Hurt
gonna
him?
have
Yeah.
Sirius run behind that. Is that an actual tent right there, or is that just like
No,
the
that's-
map?
We don't use tents.
We have the hut. We don't need the tents.
Yeah.
Oh, that big tree right there,
Yeah.
That big
to the
big
south of him. I'm gonna have him run behind that,
Yeah.
and like actually into that bush. Can I have him try and hide?
Those are trees.
He can't
He's
hide.
not a rogue, so no.
Yeah, he can't bonus action hide. He's already used his action.
Alright.
And he's caught aggro.
And
He can move
Okay.
between
Turn.
the tree.
Clear. You're up.
I'm gonna reach into my side bag and pull out the small sphere. Speak as a bonus action, I'll speak the word the pepe.
Le Pepe.
It's the command word for it. You don't know, and it will float
Is that
right in
Elvish
front
or
of me.
something?
Now, speak another word.
Ladudu.
Cast daylight, basically.
Daylight.
In a 60-foot sphere, it will cast daylight.
Okay.
Nice.
So, and it's right next to you.
I'll put it right in front of me.
Okay. So we got 60 feet of daylight now. So, in addition to the campfire, everything pretty much in the immediate area here is now in daylight.
Like it's
Some-
daytime.
Some creatures are affected by the daylight spell, but I don't know if these things will be.
I mean, they did move in
I
the
mean, they made
shadows.
it dark.
We'll find it. We'll find out.
That's what I'm thinking.
We'll find out. I mean,
All right. Moving anywhere?
It'll also, the thing will follow me, basically.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I'll move toward Thorin. I'll get not right next to him, but
Oh, that's fucking bright!
This side?
Maya.
no,
It's
right.
not aligned towards me.
It is, what is wrong with you? It is the middle of the night. We just woke up.
Okay. So the creature begins to move, and let's see. He's going to.
the clip just playing fucking.
You know, this is probably the best song I've ever
Am
You see,
Man.
you see the back of the creature now as it unfurls some ghastly wings, and it flies slightly up into the air about 10 feet and begins moving your way. Notice. 10 feet.
10
Ooh,
feet.
133
10 feet.
though.
10
We're
feet.
dead.
25,
We could do that.
35.
Actually, I haven't taken any.
We just.
So it's at 50 feet of movement?
I don't think he's
Past five
decreasing
area.
it from
That's right.
this, yeah. So if he had 133,
He
it would
is
have done like, I
now-
don't know, like 30 something damage to it so far.
He's male. That's not even supposed to show. I don't know why it is. but
Well, it's because you're touching it.
It's because you're on the you're
Yeah.
DM mode. You're the DM.
So I'm gonna do this.
We don't get to see that shit.
10 feet high.
You know, there's another program that just has that feature implemented into it. You know.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
There's also
Yeah, you should make our DM maps and tabletop launch.
And he begins casting a spell in your direction, Novus, but he's actually, it actually encompasses the five of you here. Cliff, you are outside of it.
Counter spell?
Do you have the spell slot? You use
I
Fireball.
use Fireball.
And you use
Oh,
Counterspell on the hag.
Fuck.
Twice.
I don't. I'm
right?
done.
That was your last third level spell?
That was my
Did he?
last one.
Alright.
Shit.
Well, he's definitely out.
Yeah.
Oh. My mistake. So the range is 90 feet. It's a 10-foot
Well,
radius.
fuck.
So
I think we're fucked, guys.
Yeah, it was
Just
a funky,
novice.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
funky
so-
spell. If it could hit all 5 of
yeah,
us.
so
like
just
that.
We are
just
done.
novice.
Okay.
Just novice, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're good at these, don't worry. We'll take good care of you.
This is how I see the purpose.
Natural 1.
Natural
no,
one.
You
That is a failure.
have things.
Yes.
You have lucky.
Lucky. I'm gonna lucky that.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
This is how I see his apprentice.
Yes. we got the
It's
picture.
the picture of his
We are.
apprentice.
23.
23?
Woo! That
seems
lucky
right.
saved your ass.
Yes,
Yep.
it
I
did.
already figured it was Morty.
That does save.
Jeez, Rick.
Novice, you begin
Wait,
to
they had
feel
that D&D
a
crossover,
strong
like
confusion
dressed up like a wizard.
begin to set in, but you're able to shake off the effect. The creature is now just staring in your direction. And that is its turn. Rasher, you're up now.
Alright. To them. I was.
Okay, mighty on that.
It's too far away.
Bullshit.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They do now. Yeah,
What do they look
they're okay.
Does this map go further down? Or does it have the rest of the map?
like? I hate those.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Spencer just hates my shit.
Get versions.
I'm gonna get just at the corner.
No,
I am caught
that
up.
tent.
Finally
Yeah.
caught up.
It's-
I'm
Should
not
be back.
got it. Got an episode and a half to get to.
Yeah, the last two.
Chetney.
I'm trying.
You are hidden from them.
I didn't.
So, from them. So you can roll
So I have advantage.
Yes, you have advantage.
I'll do the one that's closest to first.
Okay, boy, shove.
Get him, Rash!
Try laughing.
You got it,
You know,
boy.
That is a 23.
That
Unleash
does
demon,
hit.
some, a demon upon us.
Alright, so D10 plus how many d6 do I got?
Call me again.
3. 36. No. Yeah,
I
36.
was dying. That's a tattoo. Oh, guys, the alpha.
Alright, so that's 7 plus 6 is
Chinese
13
becoming more and more of a frat boy.
plus 6 more is 19, 20, 22, and the whales in the grave.
Like, I don't think we should test your heart.
Does whales in the grave affect one other creature? Hang on. Second creature, so I'll target the one directly behind that one with the whales in the grave.
Okay. Alright, so how much damage to this creature?
So it was 22 to the first one.
Is this Africa?
Yeah, that's enough to take it out as you fire the crossbow bolt straight through its.
Okay, damn.
And
I found some things we can use for.
And 11 to the creature behind
That's
it.
from that
11
fucking
to the creature behind you. That's
Yes.
also enough to take it out as well. So you take out
Nice.
both. Very good.
Oh shit, you took out 2 of the shadows.
He's killing the trash.
Yeah.
Clearing the trash monster. What you gotta do?
That's right.
Where,
Focus the
where
main guy, you'll
is
take
the
out the
whales from the
trash.
grave feature so I can mark off what I
I
use?
just don't want to attack this thing, so okay, I'm fine. Cool.
Alright, Cliff, you're up now.
I would like to warm up the cockring.
I would like
Emotional.
I'll use
This is my fault.
third level.
My fault.
Third level spell
The rings
slots
are
out.
actually made of plastic.
That's 3d8, that's 8.
These are those new non-break
6.
wedding bands.
So
Yeah.
14.
Made of silicone or whatever.
And then I'll use my bonus action
It's a silicone
to
concrete.
give Doran Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, so 14 fire damage.
Am I really inspired after he just said fucking cock? What is this black
I don't
magic?
know, are you?
Apparently I am. I don't know.
I'm just warming it up.
Doran, you're inspired. You gonna move anywhere, Cliff?
Maybe just back behind the wall. Hunker down a little bit.
The shades don't have a whole health.
Alright. Alright.
I got 2 of them.
The shadow is up next here.
Wait, wasn't there 4?
There's only 3.
Okay.
That we still.
There's
So-
the big guy and the 3 of the shades.
The shepherd basically Ash summoned 3 shadows.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is going to have to
Is it gonna?
use its dash
Okay,
It's in
good.
daylight now too.
to get behind you. It begins sort of starting to
Reach for you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
I thought
around
it
you.
Thanks, man.
Did the daylight do anything to these guys on their turn?
It did not. I mean, it seemed to
Make them uncomfortable.
affect them. They were easier to see, but
I can hide now.
didn't get to take an action. So, Doran, you're up.
There you go,
I action dash. I get out of here.
Let's see. Yeah. Doran, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
Use it within 20 feet of the creature.
It's actually within.
5, 10, 15. I'm using the 20s.
I can use Bardic Inspiration and save, right?
Pretty sure.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration
On
and
a
save?
save? I'm not sure.
Read the rules.
Don't
I'm
you
used
also
to using
just
this on
have,
my phone.
Like a normal inspiration from like
Normal Inspiration is a reroll.
Features.
Bardic Inspiration I get
Within
add.
6, the creature can have one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, so what is your...
D8.
D8.
nice.
Ooh. So that's 19.
19.
With the bardic inspiration used.
Seeping into your mind, you can feel the nightmares,
Dorn doesn't have nightmares.
Creepy.
He is the nightmare.
but you're able to shake it off before you
Why aren't I
actually
evil?
perceive anything.
What? Am I evil?
Am I the bad fiend?
With the real Slim
So I take my turn as normal. Anything else?
Yes, you can begin your turn.
Okay. So,
Now what you do?
damn it! Quit fucking closing, you stupid piece of shit.
We all love D&D
You
beyond.
only got
It's
4
great.
characters? What is this?
We're not sponsored right now. We don't have to lie.
Shit. Next time I really might write all my shit down on one of
But
these.
you just have your
this
character
stuff,
sheet?
Wait,
No,
It's a lot easier.
The desktop
They've
version,
changed
great.
It's all different.
Yeah.
Their app,
here.
shit.
Yeah, the app sucks.
Even on the tablet, it's
Yeah,
not-
maybe
Like, I'm
we'll-
using the
It
website.
keeps closing on the tablet for some.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know.
Yeah, same.
You
Okay,
gotta
so-
keep. You just gotta keep moving your
Don't have enough
screen around
RAM.
every once in a while.
Need more rank.
I'm going to El Rico Glass. Both of
Alright.
them at the shade.
Both at the shade? Yeah. Okay. Roll a hit.
Okay, so 17 and one's a natural 17.
Those both hit.
See, this dice right here. This is what you roll for a D10. Okay, got that? You visualize
I
that?
got that. It's right here. Yes, I got
It's like the flattest
So-
one.
Nice. That's a big old 1 for the first one,
Okay.
and that's 5 for the second one. So
All right. With both together, they are actually enough to
Knock out the shade.
finish the creature off.
Okay, and then I'm gonna run towards Cliff. Get away from this thing.
Hey, buddy.
Bye, Lear.
Need more inspiration.
I didn't even see you. It's like.
All right.
God damn it! Turn that off.
Back to the top of the round with Novus. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Go, 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 go.
It sounds familiar.
Oh,
What the
that's
fuck did you
I'm
steal
gonna,
this
I'm
one
gonna
from?
use
It's a real
another
Slim
lucky.
Shady.
Yeah.
How many?
It is.
I get two. I get 4 of those. I get 2 Creonian ships and 4 luckies.
But
Three
2 luckies.
3 luckies. It's 3.
So is it increased based on how much proficiency he has?
No, it's just
I just think
a
it's
straight.
three
It's a
flat.
straight 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I've used 2 lucky so far, so hopefully this fucking works.
Have you? I know you.
This is my second. My second lucky.
That's your second. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, doesn't he have to use this one?
Ooh, 17 plus 5.
You forgot.
22.
Good ass.
All right, you save. The nightmares are kept at bay. All right, so what do you do?
Okay, so I'm going
That's what you
to
want.
move more north, 30 feet north.
Away from us.
If only you had
Yeah.
hold monster.
How many times did you push the pop button this time?
Oh, I did too.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with a Scorching Ray at second level.
Alright.
That's
so
just 3, right?
3 attack rolls.
Bah, bah, bah. 2 plus 7 probably doesn't hit.
Nope. That's only a 9.
20 plus natural 20.
Natural 20 on the second one. Nice.
On the second one.
Okay.
For 27. And then 18 plus 7 for the third one.
Alright, so the second one and the third one hit. So roll for damage.
The
So
first
you're
one
gonna-
the first one you roll for is.
So you're going to roll 6d6.
Well, which
This
ones?
is enough. I don't want to roll a different heavier die, so just give me one. Well, should I roll these separately? Since
No, just
No,
66.
it's just going to be all your damage.
One didn't have 20. Does that matter?
Yeah, so it would be 4d6, but you crit on one of the rays, so,
So it's
it
an
doubles.
additional 2 die.
Instead of doubling the dice, then roll.
17. So 17 total, and then. But one of those was a.
That was your
you-
crit is
you did that.
involved in that.
Yeah, it is.
Because otherwise it'd only be
Yeah.
4d6.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I have my red one back.
Alright.
Oh, wait,
You missed the first. Goes a little high. But then you fire one directly at its face, and you can see its face is a little singed now.
It goes up the nostril a little bit.
Then you fire another directly into its chest. And so, is that it? That's your movement,
Yeah.
that's your action?
Yeah.
Alright, so what about Cyrillus? What's he gonna do?
He's gonna.
Run, little buddy!
He's gonna move behind that rock
So,
on the south left. And then
Southwest.
he's gonna hit it with another firebolt.
Alright, roll to hit for Cyrillus.
as he's running.
That is a 17 plus 4.
Holy shit, 21!
Okay, it hits it again, roll for damage.
And then, what is that again for him?
It's a D8.
D10.
D10. Okay.
Yeah.
The right dice this time.
There you go.
That's a 7. Another
Nice.
7 from Cyrillus.
Okay,
Rolling hot.
so. As Cyrillus fires another firebolt at the creature, lands squarely into its back as it's sort of looking towards you, Novus, and it kind of hunches over a little bit and it turns back, looking in Cyrillus' direction. The creature is now bloodied. Okay, Lear, you're up.
I will cast Moonbeam at second level
Hell yeah.
Okay.
on the creature.
Is that a
So
con?
it's a
Directly
dex
on the
save.
creature.
Dex save. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
I thought it was a con save.
Yeah, I think it might.
It's Constitution save, 15.
It saves.
Okay, so thanks half. That's 5 plus 8. That's 13.
So that's 7 damage.
7. Radiant
He's
damage.
making popcorn.
Radiant
Hell
damage.
yeah.
So,
And I will burn it. Well, I'm going to run past the cliff. I'm going to run as far east as possible. 30 feet.
Who died?
no one yet.
And the orb follows me. So now the orb's back in front of you.
Cyrillus hit it. He hit it with another 7.
I
Damn, we need,
moonbeamed it, so on its turn it'll
you
also
need to
make
get
a con
poles so
save.
we can enjoy our popping corn better.
Oh, and my mistake. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw since you started your turn within 30
13
feet.
plus 7, 20.
20. That saves.
We could just take the candy out of this and put it in here.
Yep.
I watch my
All
eyes
right.
out.
I can put that back in the bag.
Okay.
All in there.
The nightmare creature's turn. Let's see.
No, that's the bag that had the Cheez-Its in it earlier.
What?
There was a bowl back there that had a bunch of Cheez-Its in it. That's that bowl.
Oh.
I was gonna put that back. We got one tonight.
Popcorn bowl.
Maybe someone should take it to the bathroom.
Where's that? Oh, it's in your bowl. You're so worried about it.
No, I'm not worried about it. I was just saying.
No,
There's like shit in the bottom
you're,
of it.
you're concerned. I will get another bowl.
You look concerned too.
The creature flies over to Cyrillus.
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
Hey!
Yes, it
Do
does.
not kill the apprentice while I'm gone. I want to see it.
What the fuck, dude?
It rolled for it. Let's see which way it would go.
Ooh, we got
It
within
drops
melee
down.
distance.
And down onto the ground after being attacked by Cyrillus. And he is going to first make a claw attack. 20 to hit.
I'll use my reaction.
You don't get your sneak attack.
Nope, I don't get my sneak attack. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Magically
Okay.
piercing damage.
Right. Okay. Cliff, you're up.
I'll use my bonus action to continue to heat the moon.
Alright.
It's 9 plus 1, 10 damage. And then am I within 60 feet of...
Wait a minute.
Isn't he supposed to be making saves from heat metal?
Nope.
No, it just
It
happens.
just happens.
Shouldn't you have to make attack rolls with disadvantage?
It's not a weapon.
It's
It's not
just-
armor either.
Yeah.
It's cock.
No. When he was attacking the dude, he did
I mean, that would distract me.
disadvantage.
Does it only apply to the weapon? If the weapon's heated up?
No, it's just since you're getting heated on. The creature is holding or wearing an object and takes damage from it. The creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object. If it doesn't drop, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
Oh. Okay,
So we don't have to go back in time.
So he's straight up just a disadvantage.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability.
Well,
Even
yes,
if it's not a weapon or
If the
armor?
creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed
It says
on a
object.
con save
Okay.
or drop the object if it can.
So if he
If
takes
it
off
doesn't
the
drop
cock
the
ring,
object, if he rips out
Yeah.
the cock ring,
Twist
then-
his dick. Twist your dick. Twist your dick.
Well, it forgot to do that, I guess.
Wait, it got disadvantage on attack rolls?
So I just rolled it again.
It would have.
It was a 19, so it still hit.
It would have been.
it still would have KO'd.
It would have been 7 damage.
What about on the first attack? Maybe I wouldn't have had to
No.
Perennial Shift.
Because if it wasn't a critical, then it would have only been 7 damage.
Well, I'm
I said
actually.
let's just move forward. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one that
Okay.
screwed up.
yeah.
But am I
Well, I
within
can have
60
a
feet of the
frame.
apprentice?
No.
Yeah.
You're not taking my
Should be.
apprentice.
He's
If he
my
dies, we're
apprentice
giving
now.
him a
He's
proper
our
battle.
No, you're not.
apprentice.
And I'm gonna call him syphilis.
Can I, above board, can I move within 60 feet without getting within 30 feet of him?
Yes.
So I'll use that. I'm healing word the apprentice.
Bastard.
Alright. Healing word, you can roll for that.
Where was the
Cliff,
cough?
what are you doing?
Where was the cough
I
when
had
Dan's
to.
DM with the apprentice? got
9
upgraded?
health.
He's not dead yet.
So he's got full health. I just gave him 9.
He's still prone.
Still prone, but he's
Where's,
up.
where's
And then
pumped
I'll-
up
Oh, he's
kicks?
back to full?
Then I'll use
Yeah.
the rest of my stuff to go back.
Thank you, Cliff.
Alright.
Oh, jeez, Cliff, thank you, man.
He doesn't know who healed him. He's just, I'm a
He's
witch.
just coughing the blood now.
I've seen blight. I need to get out of
Alright.
here.
Dorian, you're up.
I've seen the devil.
How far away am I from that? Doing-
From the demon? What was that, 70? 65?
I feel like I'm a good 120 away from it.
55.
Check. How far did you say I was?
55.
Every fire.
Ah, I knew it!
Oido?
Fairy fire.
Alright.
And it has disadvantage on this
I
save.
thought you said Eldritch Fire. I was like, ooh, this is...
Eldritch fire, yes.
Has a disadvantage on ability checks, not saves.
Oh.
There's
Yes.
20.
Natural 20. Okay, so it saves on that.
It does save.
Fuck me then. Well,
It's like a save.
hey, it's free DM, so go fuck yourself. And I will.
Did it? Because it costs an action.
I will.
Nothing's
Back
ever free.
fucking.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Now, if you use Fairy Fire as a bonus action, then it would
It'd be fucking busted.
Alright, back to the top of the round. Novus, you just saw your apprentice get schwacked.
How far away am I from the dude?
You're probably like 80 feet, dude.
You're pretty far.
I feel like I'm just like right over it.
65.
Oh, only 65.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with 3 scorching rays.
There it is. Pumped up kicks. Turn this shit up.
First one's a natural 20.
Holy shit!
Second one is a 16 plus 7, so
23.
23. And then that's a natural 1 on the last one.
That's
Okay.
a miss.
Yeah.
That
Kill
one
the
goes right
apprentice.
into the
Please.
apprentice.
Alright, so 2d6 or 46.
This is
66. The first one was a crit.
You got another crit?
Yeah, his first
First
one
one was
was
a
a
natural
crit.
20.
Did you not hear me?
Okay. Critting a lot with that dice.
I know.
They're not his
Wait,
dice,
it's
though.
so
The
much
metal,
weighted.
the metal dice are nice.
This one 4.
Maybe you should be using that
Six.
one.
6.
66.
Needs one more.
I need one.
Ooh!
Where was this for fireball?
14,
16.
18. No, wait. 16.
19, I think.
Yeah, it was 14, 18, and then it would have been 21.
4, 8,
21.
21.
Do you add any damage modifier to that? You had?
No, it's just
No.
fire damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
they're yours.
After that onslaught, the Nightmare Shepherd is looking pretty rough.
Ba ba ba. Actually, just ba ba.
You're up.
Ba ba.
Oh wait, no, my apprentice gets to go now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's prone. Just let him stay prone. He already thinks he's down. Just stay on the ground.
What's he gonna
Apprentice
do?
uses play dead.
He's
He's gonna crawl up on a
Stand
ball
up
and
and
cry.
fight.
Just fucking starts crying in a ball on the ground.
No, he's gonna.
gonna
Inspired
stay
by
on the
his
ground
mastery.
pretending he's still unconscious.
inspired by his master,
Okay.
hits up with a
scared
dagger.
Have him make a deception check.
Well, he's turning
What
around.
about performance? Since he's no, he has deception.
What would be deception?
You get up and stab him with a dagger like his master did.
Yeah, I learned this from you.
Yeah!
It
Gets
doesn't
the
give
kill,
me
gets all the
his
XP.
skills.
That one does.
He just has
So you would just do you say deception?
Yeah.
So it
If
would
he
be your
doesn't have
charisma
proficient-
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
it's-
gets a
it's
plus
zero. Yeah.
It's just whatever.
He's
the
only
dice rolls.
proficient in Arcana and history.
13.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's see if the demon notices.
All right, Lear, you're up.
Well, bonus action move the moonbeam over to the thing.
How far can you
60
move it?
feet.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Did it make
definitely.
it save at the start of its turn when it moved out of the moonbeam?
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh yeah, you need to make a save.
My bad, I wasn't here for that.
Fail.
So the first one is 6 plus 8, 14.
14.
Radiant, and then another save. So I'm moving it back on him.
You're moving it back on him.
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
Yes! 12 radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
No! This one, yeah, it's like a
Fucking
Again,
hammer of
moonbeam.
dawn.
The moonbeam
And as it
killing him again.
enters in, it just starts separating.
It's the hammer of dawn.
Yeah, that's how I see it. The hammer of dawn. It's like,
Just coming down.
yeah.
No! He just kind of like fades into.
You're like a boon
Light.
with your sun spells and then your moon spells.
I'm just leaning on the board.
I'd seen this. I'm gonna immediately sprint over to my apprentice and help and like make sure he's okay.
Okay.
He's just fucking crying on the ground.
It's been a rough day for him. First day.
Turn that fucking thing off, goddammit.
Did that apprentice ever
yeah,
make
yeah,
a
yeah.
save, wisdom save
I
for
do
his...
do.
He healed it.
It turns off.
He healed it fully.
No, from the save when he was within range of the creature
Oh,
on
that's
his
true.
turn.
Well, even if he had failed, he would have had 2 death saves, so we're good.
Turn the dust globe off.
I'm
Put it
I'm
back
trying
in
to
my
get used to
pocket.
this pet. This
I always have
apprentice
a pet,
thing.
man. Not always got one.
Well,
I hurry and run over to.
The thing is, we pretty much
Syphilis?
we
I
switched
take
the treat.
mallet-
No, I just want to make
Siri.
sure. I just want to make sure he's okay.
No, stay away.
Okay,
Stay
damn
away.
it.
I trip and swing my shillelagh.
He's
The
too far
journey
gone.
keeps going.
He's too far gone. I have to
Apprentice,
put
are
him
you
back.
okay? Are you okay, Cyrus?
Oh, jeez,
I help him up. I brush him off.
I think
and
I'm
shit.
okay.
Good.
How many experience points?
I
did you get?
knew you would do fine. You just took a hit from a fucking archdemon.
You need to come up with a nickname for yourself that is a single syllable like Rick.
Did you see me hit it though, Novus?
I did. That was awesome, buddy. You hit him twice. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, you almost.
Oh,
followed-
jeez, thanks, Novus.
You almost followed in your master's footsteps.
Oh, he told me novice instead of master this time.
Uh-oh. That is a breach of etiquette.
I will. What?
How dare you!
Wizard law.
Oh my gosh.
You told me to call you Novus.
You did tell me.
There was a test and you failed.
No, I'm just joking. I don't do that.
You already did it.
No, I didn't actually slap
Are you
him
gonna
across the
turn
face.
back time?
Are you
You're gonna turn
gonna
back
use?
Turn back time.
Are you gonna use a lucky to not hit him?
I didn't. Stop. I didn't.
You can
actually
crone,
do
you can
that.
cronial and shift it. Re-rip.
No.
Listen, if
So you can do it again.
if Thelnar said, nobody
No one
asked,
asked.
then you just slapped your apprentice unless you.
Here's
I
his
did
eyes.
not. That was stressful. I did not actually slap him.
I did not. I did not hit him.
I did not do it.
I did not
I
hit
did not.
him.
No one saw that, right?
Oh, I saw it.
But
No, you're pretty weak.
Yeah,
I
I,
just-
can do better.
Here, let me try.
no.
Oh yeah,
Stay away.
he doesn't do damage. I forgot if he hits him with a melee attack.
Stay away.
Because your strength modifier is negative, right?
Does this stuff happen to you guys all the time?
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Pretty much every day.
For us,
Oh,
no.
geez.
For him,
Yeah, it's a negative one.
Hey, you're
It's
master.
8.
So you heal people when you hit them.
Yeah, you
Oh
just-
yeah. Oh
Come
shit.
get
It was
some of
just
these
like a-
hands.
Because it's a negative modifier. It'd be a plus.
I do like give him like a pretty hefty like pat on the back.
a negative 1 damage.
Because he did a lot of. He did like 14 damage to that thing.
By the way, thanks, Cliff.
you betcha.
Call me dad.
Call me Dad.
Just call me Papa. Okay, Dad.
Novus.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Dome. Now.
I start making
Working
the
the
dome, and actually first I want to go.
Making the dome.
Did he fade?
dome.
Did he fade the dust or like? Because I want to look at that staff that he had.
Make an Arcana check.
Make a wisdom saving throw while you're at
Did
it.
it drop it or did it? Oh, well, I guess it wasn't the radiant damage. It wasn't fire.
I'm gonna use a lucky on that because I got a
Oh, he
3.
used a lucky on this.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Nope, you have no clue.
2
No
plus
idea,
7.
but generally, what happened to the creature after its death looked a lot like some kind of teleportation, as if it was maybe going back to whatever plane of existence it originated
How about you
from.
not take the staff, Novus?
Is the staff there?
No.
Did the fog dissipate?
Yeah.
Oh,
When the
what is
creature
this?
did, the fog kind of faded away and went back into the woods.
Novus!
What?
Dome!
Make me-
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
I start doing the dome and the alarm.
So it didn't drop anything.
You start giving the rest of the party dome. I gotcha.
Make it a dome. Make it a dome.
No, that's the apprentice's job.
It was almost the apprentice. But,
Coffin dance.
so, you take the 11 minutes to cast the Lehman's Tiny Hut spell,
And then another 11 minutes to cast alarm.
I thought you were
and fog starts rolling in again. No.
2 hags this time.
No.
It's the coven.
Yeah, it's
You
the rest
all
of the coven.
successfully are able to actually get some rest, as it seems
Full rest?
And
that you're
level.
fine.
Yeah, that's a lot of XP we just
He isn't a thing.
Yeah.
How do you long
Okay,
rest
so we
on
get a
this
long
fucking
rest?
map?
Yep, so you get a long rest.
Manage.
A little campfire.
Take a long rest.
I don't have a little campfire at the top on this.
Should be right.
It's right underneath
He doesn't
conditions.
have, yeah. He has.
I'm not on the app, I'm on the website.
Oh.
And as you guys
Oh, here we
awake the next morning,
I don't sleep.
let's see.
Nice. There's 3 hags,
The
2
weather-
demons.
Is pleasant and sunny. No participation or wind.
At the moment.
Right.
I give the morning
We'll
forecast.
we'll
to you guys.
craft that later. Double check.
See what it's gonna be like later in the day.
Evening. That's the evening, 5 o'clock.
Evening, 5:00.
5 o'clock news. And so, as you guys begin your 4th day of travel, I need someone.
I'm gonna
And,
cast Mage
Oh, good idea.
Armor. And then also, when we first wake up, I'm gonna
I
go
roll an
over-
8! Give me the dragon!
I'm
An
gonna go over to
Roll
my
7.
apprentice and I'm going to bestow upon him my time staff.
Oh boy.
So for doing such a good job in that battle, here you go. It's a staff that tells time.
How you gonna cast
Oh,
spells?
jeez, really, Novus?
Huh?
How you gonna cast
Giving this
spells?
to
You
me?
have an arcane focus?
Yeah, I have a necklace that is my arcane focus. It's a little gem.
Just making sure.
Is it green?
Teach him how to use
Yes.
Mage Armor.
Why don't you give him your spell book so he can
This is
All
true.
right.
Well, no.
But now
Just runs away with
Sorelius
it.
has
I mean, you
the
have to-
time staff.
He's gotta have the
No.
materials.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to know what time it is,
Did
I
you-
will yell at him.
Did Lear cast Druidcraft
For
in the
what?
morning?
Yeah,
Or
just to take, I figured.
And
just
what
to
does
get
it- what does
enough
it
weather. Just tells me, it gives me a little sensory thing of what the
Don't
weather
fucking
might
weather
be.
Is it
Can
like
I
a time
cast-
frame, or is it just like right now?
Just
Can I-
forecasting.
Right now. It's
Can
like right now forecast.
Yeah.
It's
So
pretty pointless.
yeah,
Okay. I'm also going to
Check, see
cast
what's
Mage
right.
Armor on my apprentice.
yeah, you can do that.
It's really
Yep.
nice out.
You can cast mage armor on other people.
If they're not wearing armor and if they're willing. It
He's
says
not
you touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
Well, I think it might be up to an
So you
hour
just-
forecast.
question becomes: does he have to use a spell slot for Liam's Tiny Hut, or does he have time to actually ritual cast it?
I'll say, can I make a better look
It
at
says
to see how...
the atmosphere inside the
Yeah, make
space
a
is
nature
comfortable
check, Larry.
and dry regardless of the weather outside.
Oh.
Make a nature check, but you can use your wisdom.
That doesn't mean it doesn't get lifted off the ground.
You can't move it.
Yeah.
Now the earth fell out from under us in the tiny hut.
So
19 total.
if you were
19
somewhere
total?
and like a dam broke and it was flooded, you
Yeah,
would just
just
have
be
to
underwater.
swim out.
This isn't looking good, Lear. You, this is a rather large funnel cloud, and it appears
How
to be
close are we to
hurtling.
Orvar?
How close are you to Orvar?
Yeah.
At this point, you're quite a ways away.
We
Damn
skip,
it.
We skip by.
I was hoping
No,
Nader just ripped from there.
We quickly need to find cover.
Tiny hut.
What?
Use a spell slot?
It takes
Yeah.
a minute for him to cast still.
No, it's instant. I thought.
No, it's not. It's
It
a minute
takes
to
a
cast.
minute.
A minute to
If he
cast
uses a
10 to
spell.
ritual.
If you use,
It's
yeah.
11 minutes for
So it's
ritual.
a third
cast.
level spell slot, just so you know.
Oh, he doesn't
Yeah.
have any spell slots. Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
I plop up a tiny hut. We all get inside of
Right-
it.
right
I
in the middle of the
asked
room.
Lear
Hold on.
for the power crystal thing, so I can redo my
The pearl
third level.
power?
Yeah, the pearl power.
I
So
lost
you
it,
begin
actually.
you begin to create the.
I lost it.
No, you did. I gave you a diamond. You better have the pearl power.
You begin to create the tiny hut. Where are you creating this at? Just in the middle of the.
I was about to say, are we just doing it
Tell
right in the
me-
middle of the road?
There's trees near us, right?
Yeah.
Get toward tree line, maybe we can
Yeah,
have a wind
towards the
break
tree
somewhere.
line.
What about the
And
horses?
I'm going to make it.
You're one of those horses.
I'm gonna make it green to try and blend in.
To hide from the storms.
I mean, in case anything comes
Yeah, I
up
get
on
you.
us, you know.
Okay.
I get
Okay.
you.
All right. So you use that third level spell slot. You're able to
Where did
very
you roll a
quickly
storm elemental?
put the hut
I
up,
hope I did. Hope it's a storm giant.
That'd be pretty cool.
and you're able to see outside of the tiny hut.
Mhm.
You actually see
The horses
The-
fly away.
The horses can come in with us.
I didn't
how
know they
many
were
do you have
Pegasus.
in there. You have 5 horses,
I didn't know they were
We could not
Pegasus.
fit in there.
and you have 6 people.
Yeah, they can.
9 creatures of medium size or smaller
We can
can
save
fit
three
inside the
horses.
3
tree.
horses.
We can
can
save
go
3 of the
inside.
horses.
So
I say just
who's,
lose them all.
whose 3 horses are going in the hut?
Mine.
Well, I'm pissed at mine. So mine can fucking stay out in the storm for knocking me and
All right.
Cerelius in the ditch.
Okay. So 2 of the horses have to stay outside the hut.
You're tied to
The
one
other
of the trees.
3, you're able to tie to a tree within the hut itself.
Hang yourself.
You see the funnel cloud actually touch ground and turn into a tornado as it kind of spins. It's taking trees down, not too far from you,
I
but
thought
the
you said you could
hut
control the weather.
seems to be. Are you not entertained?
Insight check. That's a 19.
It's comfortable and dry inside the tiny hut.
Yeah. You're actually. It's interesting. You're
Witness
getting.
nature.
None of you have ever actually seen a tornado like this close up while simultaneously being.
What are you talking
Completely
about? We
safe.
have these in the Underdark all the time.
Yeah, it's actually really comfortable.
But they're completely safe. It's a cool 70 degrees. It's very nice.
Like, oh, we can be storm chasers.
And you see the 2 horses outside of the hut having a very difficult time standing. So they go ahead and they
Nervous
lay
watch.
down.
Nature.
Nature at its finest.
All right, so
You guys
continue on your way.
To a horse.
Jesus. That was worse than seeing one get ripped apart.
Novus and my.
Did you animorph
my
for
apprentice?
like?
Right, the bigger
It's
horse.
like bone just jut out of my face. Like, skin comes and wraps around it.
Mushrooms, fucking.
Just start sprouting
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yes.
I'm
pretty-
not riding that one.
I made sure to do it in front of
Apprentice.
your apprentice. I was
Hop
like,
on.
I just like stared at him. I was like,
The bone snapped.
yeah, backwards, knees up.
Oh, jeez, Novus, I don't know.
Fuck!
Get on it.
The last thing that changed was the hands to hook, so it was a little weird. So they just like,
He was Jack Horseman for a minute.
He winks at
Oh, okay, Novus.
Hop on it.
Alright.
All right, Cyrillus is now riding Lear.
Yeah, so I can fly for 4 hours.
well, there's no need now.
You don't need to. We've solved the
Yeah.
horse issue.
The horse
2
issue has been solved.
Hold on, I need.
He's got like 12 wild shapes.
All right.
Well,
He's
that
now-
means you have to get on his horse too. You have to get on Cody too. Weren't you guys sharing?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were sharing the horse. Cyrillus didn't come with his own horse.
Well, I can stay.
These two are riding him.
I
That's
forgot,
what I'm
as
saying,
you
he has to
level
get
up,
on
you
it,
stay in animal form longer. I
Okay.
got 3 hours per shapeshift,
Okay.
so 6 hours.
Unless you're knocked out of it.
All right.
Shoot him in the knee again.
And we begin moving northwest again, and the weather is actually quite nice. The rest of today's journey, as you're heading into the direction where the storm came from, the wetness of the dirt road, it slows you down a little bit, but not enough to make too much of a difference. And you eventually, the sun begins to start setting. So you need to find a place to rest.
Horse.
I'm a war horse, actually. 60 feet.
Horse leads us to camp.
I make a horse perception check. Because I can understand them, they can understand me.
I'll make it for that horse check too.
The horse will lead us.
Perception's +7 in horse form.
You make it.
That's just the same as what I got. So
Yeah, go ahead.
15 + 7, 22.
Okay, yeah. So you, with your amazing horse perception, you're able to find an excellent camping
Perception
spot.
stable.
And with that, can I find some low-hanging branches? Like dark
Just sprint.
Yeah, sure.
sprint full
Easy
on
enough.
through there.
Alright,
'Cause I don't
okay.
know I'm a horse.
perception check.
Well,
You still have your mind,
Yeah,
even
you're
though you're a
I'm a
horse.
horse.
Yeah, you.
Cyrillus and Novus need to make a dexterity
Full
saving
speed.
throw.
Double
As
dash.
one of
120
Lear's
feet.
eyes just goes across.
Black sludge just like streaks back in the wind.
We could, I think.
That's a 19 + 3 for Novus.
So 20.
Kill the apprentice. Quickly wild shake out like
He gets +0 on Dex,
Yep.
so
Yep.
Cerelius gets a 13.
13.
Plus what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Might jump for a branch. No, this kid.
All right. Novus, you're able to successfully kind of like get down low and dodge the branch.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You were in front of Cyrillus, so he didn't see the branch coming, and boom! He's knocked off the horse and gets a big old bruise on the front of his head and takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Down to 7.
But he's now
I
in front.
quickly got us to camp, okay?
I pull out my dagger and just stab Lear in the side of the fucking horse mane.
Hey, you,
No, I'm joking.
you got a boil right here, Lear. I'll get it for you.
Some black ooze.
Take poison.
Black ooze. He's full of black ooze.
Black ooze.
Cyrillus stands up and he rubs
Is this
his
the same
forehead.
black ooze?
There's blood.
You're fine.
He just walks to the
Make
cave.
you touch.
Just Cliff reach down as he's riding by and just pick him up by the scruff of his neck.
The backbone, yeah.
Black sludge.
Because he's got
You need
19 strength now.
Just standing there at the campsite.
You need an X-Force assist.
Hold on, let's just go lazy.
God.
That's 15 points of psychic damage to everyone.
All right. So, as you guys set up for camp, some
We're looking at horses and kind of horses.
Can you communicate?
Can you communicate with the horses as the horse?
I don't think so.
don't think I can understand them. I
I understand.
can. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Who hits this guy? We want to be on the too bad.
They're like, another day at the job. We lost
Alright.
2 of our best friends.
So,
Weird muscle
same song and
force.
dance, Rasher. You're keeping watch.
Yeah.
So I
I'll
need
try
a
to stay
perception
up this
check.
time too.
Okay, you're gonna check.
Last time I
so
fell
perception
asleep.
checks then.
Are we
Natural
on?
20.
Oh!
I am up.
Is it plus
You're
4?
not tired
plus
from
4 or 5?
galloping the whole way.
That was the horse, not him. They're two separate. See,
19.
that's a secret of wild shape. It's actually two separate creatures.
Yeah, because after it's depleted, you get you're just back to you.
He comes back out of the pocket dimension.
You just
You
basically
all-
summon a creature to put your soul in, I guess. Or
You all settle in for the night, and Lear and Rasher take a watch.
You got a 27.
Total.
As you're sitting there, you hear the breaking, the snapping of a twig.
Did you hut?
no, I didn't.
I assume that he did.
Okay.
I mean, I
The
assume
ritual
he
cast hut.
You're pretty fucking stupid at 1 Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
We're talking about other shit.
You hear the snapping of a twig in about 50 feet away. Lear can tell exactly like where and the distance that it is.
I just know in a general
Yeah,
direction.
I just grab Rash and point it over in that
And
direction.
you take a look, and you don't see anything. There.
Can I try and like hide, like go down, like?
I mean, they can't see us.
They can't
We're
see
not-
you.
we're
Oh
in
yeah,
the-
we're in the dome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They can see the dome, they can't
I
see
forgot
us.
we're in a dome.
The
I
dome
just
is,
point over in that direction, keep a good eye.
I'll move over
Okay.
to, from the direction he pointed towards, I'll move directly perpendicular inside the dome to the farthest edge.
I'll say from the natural 20 for the 27 total here you get, you see tiny from the rain that happened earlier in the day in this area. You see slight squishing, about the size of a footstep, coming closer and closer towards. But there's nothing there. You just see the imprints of footprints.
So it's fucking invisible.
Fucking
Rashider in his mind is like, I want that.
or terrifying.
I will wear his skin to gain that ability.
Just keep a close watch, kind of
Yeah,
back
if we
away.
chop
from
off like
that.
its hand or something.
This is like a Death
attach it to
Stranding
you,
thing
you
going
gain
on.
the ability.
I don't know.
I'll get close to
That's
Chris,
up to him.
kind of.
We can try.
But
Another thing.
he can
Get
see
out
the
of this
footsteps.
forest, I need to
What do they
connect
look like?
sleep.
Are they like
Invisible.
well, like the footprints that it's making? Are they humanoid?
So you
Is
wake
that
everybody
nice?
up, or
No, I'm just prepped just in case
Oh.
weird happens.
My sword is
I've
ready.
got my crossbow.
If anyone wakes me
Eventually-
up, I will stab.
eventually the squishy footmarks get right up to the hut. And again, with how good of a roll both of you had, actually, that you hear someone touch the hut from the outside.
And dissipates, because everything can
Okay.
dispel magic.
We don't see it actually make contact with the dome movement. Can we hear it?
Yeah, you can hear a slight, like, sort of sound.
When it makes contact with the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at Rash. Like,
I'm going to step out of the dome and attempt to shoot where I think this person might be standing.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Rash there woke up, chose violence.
yeah, he's sick of this shit.
Well, what has been friendly since we've been in
It's
here?
13.
13.
Since travel, nothing. has-
Surprisingly, Rasher finally missed something with an attack roll.
Corrodial shit.
You fire where you think it is, and you both hear a little whew, as if some air being displaced, and the bolt just goes directly over where you thought the creature was.
Okay, I see the bolt continue through, and I'm going to use my boots and fly 30 feet up in the air.
Okay,
At a
so
diagonal.
you're gonna go above the hut.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fly up through and above and
You
outside
have
of
to
the
click
hut.
your heels together.
No. I
What's
think you
your
do. I think I just
word?
do it.
And I think you gotta click your heels together. I'm saying you have to click your heels.
And as you go flying out of the top of the hut, you hear, "Oh shit!" And then you hear the squishing of feet as it runs away.
Can I see the footsteps?
Make a perception check.
It sends like a
He actually wouldn't be able to fly through the
22. I'm
He has
just
to
trying
like
to keep track.
exit the hut and then fly.
He
over.
was out to shoot.
Yeah, I was out of the hut. Because if I attacked it with enemy's knowledge from past life,
Because no magic.
was a 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 5 is 23.
23.
Yeah.
By the way, Dan, your dice look like
Can't
shit.
tell.
I can't tell.
Can't tell.
They do.
Rolled
Like
really
solid
high.
turd brown.
Got a natural 20 actually on the stealth check.
Show Cody your dice. How ugly it is.
Brown.
It's
Metal,
turd brown.
It's like copper.
No.
He got a 22, so he lost him
It'd be
too.
cool if it was wood.
Yeah.
You've lost it, or him, or her, whatever it is. It did sound like a male voice though.
Alright. I'm going to fly down and I'm going to try to attempt to call a spirit in the area to gain survival as a skill
Okay.
for proficiency.
So you do so, and as you kind of commune with the spirits around you, actually are able to pinpoint a huntress who frequented this area, hunted nearby, and that gives you the survival expertise that you need in this moment.
Borrowing your knowledge, and then I'm going to try.
As
No,
he
trash.
the sword.
Yep. Survival check.
Extract additional time.
So I have proficiency with that.
Why don't you play a bard? Look at the skill. That's the real skill monkey, the bard.
I mean, he can just choose proficiency.
Too muddy.
Yeah. And what you
Not
can
very
tell
good
though
huntress.
is you do see the beginnings, but this was a very clumsy. Whatever this is, it's very clumsy because it's taken a step and then it's almost tripping and sliding away in one direction, and so based upon the mess tracks, it's really, really difficult to tell the true direction.
Some drunkard has a invisibility cloak that steals stuff.
We're gonna spy
It's
on
the
the window.
pallet burners.
Yeah.
It's Chetney.
It's Chetney. So, I can't follow the tracks. I know that much step I can. To the dome.
You see what it was.
As you approach the hut, you can see that something's been dropped on the ground.
Oh.
Heard.
Reach down.
It's a lodestone.
And I'm gonna. Did my pitons come in like any wrapping or anything? My original pitons? Did I just have an empty bag?
No, it's just a bag of piton.
Just touch it with your dead hand.
With my dead hand.
Now that you've got a good look at
Well,
it,
I do have gloves.
and you have dark vision, it looks like a piece of paper.
Okay. Pick up a piece of paper.
Okay, so there's quite a bit of mud on it, but from what you can tell, it looks like a page out of a spell book.
What if it's invisibility?
If that Rasher thinks to himself, fucking Novus. I walk into the hut and I kick Novus in the side.
What?
Hey, get
What?
your ass up!
What did I do? What the fuck do you want? What?
He's back for his apprentice.
I take it from. What is this? I look at it, I examine it.
Make an arcana check.
It looks wizardy.
He's got nerd written all
Don't
over it.
read nerd.
Read this, nerd.
I read 14 snake speak.
14. You're not really positive at the moment, but it definitely is out of the spell book, and you can see it's part of an incantation for casting something to make it invisible.
It's your fucking buddy.
Article 1, Section 2 of Wizard Law.
I'm gonna study this. Like I'm gonna spend like a few hours during the night. Is it still nighttime?
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look over this for a while. And try to decipher what it like fully is.
So are you going to forego a full long rest?
Actually, I will because I kind of need them.
1/3 level spell slot.
I only get 3, and they come in
Alright.
handy.
All right. Anybody else? Anything?
I just like roll it up and put it in my bag.
You
I guess
don't
I'll-
shut up.
I'll try and go
I
find
will
my
stab anyone.
Okay, make a perception check or investigation check.
Remember, he does not need to breathe, eat, or sleep.
Right, I know. I need to just like put that on my demonstration. Pressure is not eat, breathe, or sleep.
Knowledge of it.
You don't need to put it on there because he'll tell you.
I should also write knowledge of a past life.
19.
He should have a little
19?
plaque right
Yeah.
next to his little
Yeah,
place.
sure, you find it. Cool.
I do not need to eat and breathe.
And then I'll just go back to the hut and set up again.
If we ever became popular enough to have merch, that'd be the first shirt.
Right.
I think I need to eat, sleep, or breathe.
Pressure 2022.
So,
Unlike Rasher, right?
the rest of the night goes uneventful. Whatever came to the camp before does not try to come again. And you get a good night's rest. So you can take a long rest, getting features back you might have used for the next adventuring day.
My knowledge of the past life.
And I need someone to roll a d20 for the 5th
I'll do it.
day of travel.
I rolled a 20.
I rolled it.
Spencer did it
Spencer-
first. I
Spencer
saw him.
rolled.
And Spencer should have
first.
got to do it anyway because he hasn't got to do it. 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor
Fun.
on me and my apprentice.
Is that a good 20? Did
Well,
I waste a
Well,
20?
you rolled a 20
I roll.
last session.
And I beat the shit out of my one-shot character, so you better fight your one-shot.
Good thing I don't
Alright.
have one.
So the day is
Heat
mostly.
miser's coming.
Let me see.
Druid.
Okay.
Craft.
So it is currently raining heavily. But you do know, with your druid craft, you know that later in the day it will come.
Later on, I'll stop that.
There's a 30% chance.
So, getting rain in your boots, clothes are soaked, but eventually, after about 6 hours of travel or so, the rain subsides and the sun at least peeks out a little bit.
I feel like we got to these fucking drones a lot quicker last time. We didn't have horses.
Yeah, I know. There's like, there's just the one right there. 1 second, you're not gonna want to miss this.
He rolled the dragon. Hold on.
You're not gonna want to miss this, man.
You're not gonna want to miss this. Okay.
Suddenly a lynch
So-
appears in. Power word
Word
death.
you.
Power word kill.
Turns out that one dude that I fought was actually a lynch in disguise.
You see, traveling in the opposite direction from all of you, a large ogre-like creature with a large bastard sword slung across his back. And Lear, well, really all of you can hear because he's being quite loud. He's whistling in a jovial manner. It is sort of like got kind of a bit of a swagger in his step. This is a very happy ogre as he's kind of, and you can see before he notices you.
He's
he-
dead, you fuck.
Before he notices you, he takes the sword and he's just like looking at it as he's walking. His head is down, looking at the sword. Oh, the women that live out of the crypts.
We fucking
Yeah, we did.
murdered him.
It was an ant.
Oh, he got.
That was an end.
We tried to be nice, and then he turned on us literally 2 minutes later. So we fucking murdered him.
We let the hobgoblin. Or no, was it hobgoblin?
Yeah, it was a hobble.
That was a
Bug,
bugbear.
bugbear cat.
Bob Hobble.
Bob Hoblin.
God Hobble.
That's Clint. You're good for these guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
I think that's a once in a lifetime.
Go get it. I cast Enhance Ability. Charisma. Go.
Try to match his tune with my whistle.
Okay, make a performance check.
What's enhanced
Just with
ability do?
your whistle, or are you going to take out a...
Enhance Ability.
No, I'm just gonna whistle with him.
You get boxes.
You do get advantage.
You get Eagle Splendor. You have advantage on charisma checks.
Performance is charisma, so...
The other one was better. Performance. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, 20. Perfect. Perfect pitch. And he actually hears, "Oh! Oh!
Hey there!
Another one.
You want to jam a little bit?
We'll name you
I don't play many instruments. I can whistle, though.
Just keep
Just
whistling.
thump on one of these
Trees
trees.
walks by.
Oh! Okay. I test out my new sword.
Okay.
And he's actually, so he's taking the sword and he's broadways hitting the tree like in a bludgeoning action. Boom.
Like a match or nothing. Let us take out my loot and
All right.
play a tasty lick.
Do another performance check with advantage.
21.
10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Might need that.
It's like someone has
Really?
a feat that can.
Oh no, that's from Bears and Bears.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh,
It
that's
just said it in
crazy
the
good.
thing.
But it's like someone has a feat that they can give us to get points.
Nope, not
It's music to everyone's ears, and even Cyrillus begins to kind of start clapping along to.
You don't get any.
Oh, you're not part of this yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
Man, stop being an asshole. It's fine.
Dorian, you get a better look at this sword that he's got, and I need you to make a history check with advantage.
It's the same sword you got.
Oh.
because of X-Blade.
That is 14.
14. Yeah. You take a look, and you actually double check. You take a look at the holy symbol that you had created for you back in Loudwater, and you see the hilts of the blade. Same symbol.
Head goes like at a 90.
Confused puppy.
Where'd you get that sword?
Oh, this? This is Moon Slicer. See? It's got a moon on it.
It's got a.
Yeah.
Yeah. They named it Moon
Checks
Slicer.
out.
Uh-oh.
Where did you get it from?
Oh, I found it.
Found it where?
Why you ask?
Was this thing getting, like, nervous?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You don't even need an insight check for that. He's just like, found it.
I lift up the holy symbol. Just curious.
Oh, that looks like this.
Yeah. So where'd you get that?
Moon choker.
Well, it was just yesterday. It was back that way.
Get it off someone? Just laying there?
Someone.
You said he found it.
No, there was nobody around.
Insight check.
Insight check. Go ahead.
How big is this thing?
An ogre. He's like 10 feet tall.
That's a 15.
15. This is one of those lovable idiot types. He's clearly not trying to lie to you. He's just not really sure exactly what you're asking or why it matters.
Where'd you find it at?
It was up on a hill.
Could you show me?
Make a persuasion
I'll help and say we can play some tunes on the way.
check. Okay.
Do I do my own or does he?
Yeah, you can.
You can roll your-
Advantage.
Hey, yours is at advantage.
15 plus
Stupid amount for persuasion.
25.
Jesus. 15 plus 10. Let's go.
He turns
Mine's
right
14.
to he turns right to you, Cliff, and doesn't even pay attention to what you said. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
I'll let
This
him
is
use
part of the band.
my drums and maybe try doing this instead of hitting
Okay.
trees on them.
Okay.
Use your two fingers.
Use just a couple.
He's hitting it. You can tell he's hitting it way too hard.
Little lighter, little lighter. There.
He's doing it real slow, so it's not making any noise.
Now he's
Little
doing
harder.
it too. Okay,
There
now
we go.
and now it sounds good.
That's right.
And then you're playing as you move
As the
along,
music stops.
and he's kind of moving around, dancing a little bit as he's put the sword on his back now, and now you can get a full look at it. And interestingly enough, so the blade itself is curved, much like a Zweihander or a bastard sword.
Oh.
And as you're staring at this door, and you can think to yourself, where have I seen this before? Where have I seen this exact thing before? And then you remember when you saw Alestre in your dreams with the sword. It's very, very similar. Same design, same placement of iconography. And he goes on, and a few hours pass, and you find a hill. And he takes you up to the top of the hill, and you can see scattered stones and things that seem to have been flattened, as if they were for ritual purposes. You see sort of scorched earth, as if this place had been set ablaze. You also see broken off arrowheads and even a hilt or two of a blade as you kind of head up this way. And he points to the center of the hill that kind of like overlooks an area in front. And it was in the ground right here.
Just laying there? Was it stuck in?
It was stuck in the ground like this.
He shoves it on the ground.
So anything happened when he stabs it in the ground?
No, and then dirt flies everywhere.
I cringe as it hits the ground. Like,
And he takes it up, and then with it being dirty as hell, just straps it right back to his back. Finders keepers.
So, you say there's like broken arrows, hilts.
There was a firefight.
Yeah, so this looks like there was a fight here? Or is this
Potentially, yeah.
like how old does this look?
Not that old. And you're kind of well off the beaten path, and you're actually closer to the mountain ranges. Someone make a survival check.
I have proficiency in this.
19 plus 7, 26.
Okay, so you would know, Lear, that the night moon most often will actually rise and be centerpiece to the hill, where the direction this hill is facing.
I just kind of say that out loud to the group. Not really. Just looking around, just kind of like doing the calculations. And just
Like amongst the areas around, it's above this hill is above the trees, and so you get a clear view of the night sky right here.
You just hear me kind of describe that.
And there's no one here when you found that sword.
Mm-mm. Nope, nobody here.
Put the sky like you.
Just kind of rubbing my thumb across the holy symbol. I'm going to cast Divine Sense and look. Does this feel like a hallowed place? I'd get to know that.
Roll a d20.
15.
15. Yes. You sense a very small tinge of your sworn god's energy here in this place. It's very faint. It seems to be fading every moment.
Want me to do detect magic?
And, that's not a...
What's your name?
Oh, Garg.
Gorg.
Could you do me a favor, Garg?
Yeah, I guess.
Could you put the sword back exactly how you found it?
No, that's it.
Just for a second.
I can try. And he moves over and just stabs it into the ground. That's about right.
When he does that, does it change feel?
No. So if you want to take a look at sort of the area itself and kind of maybe get pieced together what might have happened here, you can make an investigation check. And anyone who is interested can as well.
Yeah,
It's 10.
10.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Or
16
26,
plus
I believe.
7.
And I'm gonna...
How many
Shits and
souls are
giggles.
lingering here, Rash?
That's a 29.
I got a 23.
23, 28. So I'll say, Rasher, you and Novus kind of stumble upon this at the same time. You, on the other hand, you're also listening for different sort of spirits, and it seems whatever may have happened here, the spirits have not lingered. But you both, around the same time, come upon a soldier's mark, almost like a dog tag, in the ground, in the dirt. And as you pick it up to take a closer look, you see the sigil of the Zintarim Empire.
Fucking knew it. Does that mean the fucking storm elementals were retribution for whatever happened here?
Oh, you found it. I don't see it yet.
I guess we.
Oh, I'm definitely
So
gonna bring that up.
What do you do
Yeah.
with that knowledge?
We bring it.
I'm gonna
bring the.
I'm gonna go get Doran and say, "Yo,
Okay.
look what I found."
What you found?
I knew that.
And Doran, you're more focused on, looking for things that might give you some answers for this place's potential connection to Alestre. And you don't find much, but it's just something in the back of your head telling you that this was important.
You show me that.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, just a hunch, but I think the Zintarim are the ones who are responsible for what happened here."
So I look at the dog. What does it look like?
The mark.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the sigil of the Zintarim Empire, which get a better description here for you. It's basically a dragon
Mm-hmm.
that is moving downwards, covered in flame, eating, about to consume a small circular object. You're not sure what the circular object represents, but
Doesn't got a name. or anything on it.
something is in your mind is connecting it to the moon, but you can't be sure if that's what it is. It's what you saw in Oral Bar everywhere.
It's like no name, any identifying mark.
No name, just a mark.
As I'm just holding it, I'm just thinking, and the grip just starts going, until I just crush the mark.
And you break it. And easy enough to do. It's just made out of a cheap metal.
I mean, if the storm did as much damage as it did to the surrounding area, made it into Ouroboros, now would be a good time to get him.
Not now. We have other concerns.
But it is on the way back.
Fair point.
What was the fucking ogre's name?
It was
Garg.
Garg.
Paul the second.
Yes.
What do you think of Paul?
I'm gonna call you Paul.
I'm gonna call you Paul.
I look
Name's
back-
Garg.
I look back at him. Thank you for bringing me here.
Yeah, no problem. Glad I could help. It's been a good day.
Jammed out with people.
I'm gonna go now. Kind of hungry. And then he starts to begin whistling again and start moving back.
So,
Should we try to trade him for the sword or something?
You guys do what you want. As he's leaving,
He's the one that I would really care about.
as he's leaving, I begin just trying to clean up this place a little bit.
Okay. Easy enough to do. You kind of
But you guys do
pick
whatever
up
you
some
want.
of the discarded arrowheads and you
Said there
You
were
know, I'll say you can use your your eldritch blast energy to sort of just fling them far away and evaporate them. Kind of start cleaning the place up.
And I'll just prestidigitation.
clean up any lingering bloodstains, I guess.
Just
You
cleans-
said there weren't any lingering spirits, right?
Right. It seems like whatever happened here, the spirits did not remain.
Which means Alestri probably. This is above board. Rashter would have no idea. So, it means Alestri has probably already gathered them up.
And once I've done what I feel like is a suitable enough job, too much time.
Yep.
I'll go to where he showed me the sword was found. I'll take mine, I stab it into the ground, and I wrap the holy symbol around the hilt, get on a knee and put my forehead against the hilt, and I just do this quick prayer.
Okay. Easy enough. All right.
Which makes me think of Lady Firehair.
Oh yeah.
And as you kind of wrap up and take your time and you eventually head on your way, it's not too long before the sun begins to start setting, and you find yourself a decent enough place to rest. You
Tiny hut and alarm.
So, none of the prayer events that we've been through have sparked any, like, residual memories from a past life.
no.
Okay.
Just knowledge.
Just like I've only been fully conscious for 3 months. Something happened before that. I just don't know.
You were a baby.
I went to school,
You're
graduated.
You're actually Lear's dad.
It's like you guys have ever seen anything about Dimension 20? The character Zachary Oyama plays, he's a firefighter, he's like a hero. Just like, I need to admit something to you guys, I haven't always been a firefighter. I was a student before this.
Before I was dead, I was alive.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
Gotcha. Alright. So, as you kind of drift off, the majority of you drift off to sleep tonight, let's take a quick break here. And you all know that you're getting very, very close to the Shining Falls.
And level 7.
A few hours. In just a few hours.
Interesting.
Dorian got a rage boost
I'll travel the next day.
across the threshold of level 7.
Just Dragon Ball Z.
You were level 7 as that storm was passing, but when it passed,
Yeah.
it came back down to
Damn.
6.
And
Yours
It was a
10.
time storm.
well, I don't know why this one happened, but I don't think that we're picking up any. I wonder how long that's been happening. I haven't been picking up any sound.
It's been silent this whole time, I bet.
Why would you? Streamlabs is fucked.
Real professional.
It is funky.
What the fuck is wrong with that? That's silly.
I think we should just
'Cause you can have
record
up to,
it
like-
and then just like